guys, so welcome back to our channel. Today's going to be a chit chat, get ready with me. We're not going to be this zoomed in the whole time. We're going to start with the brows, so that's why we're zoomed in now. But I'm going to be doing a full glam, get ready with me. We're looking like this, and by the end of it, we're going to be full glam. We're going to do the hair. I'm going to show you guys how I do my curled hair that you guys are always asking for a tutorial on, so that's going to be towards the end. I also asked you guys to send me some questions on Snapchat and Twitter, so we'll get into those, and it's going to be a super chit-chatty, chill, relaxed video. It's probably going to be really long, so I suggest getting yourself a Kool-Aid tubie and a snack. I had a filming mishap, that's why. Normally I wouldn't start zoomed in, but that's alright. I know you guys are going to be cool with it. So we're going to start with the brows. So when I start to get ready, I always pluck the brows first, which I already did, and then I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills pomades. However, I know that you guys wanted to see me use the new CoverGirl products, so I'm going to attempt and try out one of the CoverGirl pomades. So this one is in the shade, I mean, all it says is 715 on the bottom, and again, it comes with like its own little, hopefully you guys are zoomed in enough to see. I also did use the Cha-Cha water cream. I just used a little sample from Sephora. So I put this all over my face before my brows so it can sink in. Let's see. I usually like to start by lining the bottom of my brow. Well, I see a lot of color. That's a lot darker than I expected, which is good for my brow, but for whatever reason I thought it was going to be lighter than this. Well, a lot of product is coming off. I feel like it's creamier than the Anastasia pomade. That could also be because this is new though, and my Anastasia ones are super old, so they get a little tacky over time, which I actually like. The brush I normally use for my brows is a Sigma Small Angle E65. And it just looks like that. Whoa. Wow. We're probably gonna have some pretty bold brows today. Okay, I zoomed you out a little bit. So today I want to try a different primer. This is a CoverGirl True Blend Skin Smoothing Primer. When I tried it last time in my review of the foundation, I used the purple primer. I just probably used way too much. So I just wanted to try the skin smoothing one and see how we like it. Man, it smells really good. And it is super silicone feeling, very like smooth. I'm not doing much talking in this video, am I? We will check our Q&A in a minute. So I have been using the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation ever since I made that video. It's so good. But my spray tan's off, so I think I'm gonna be maybe between maybe a mixture of M20 and M30. We shall see. I wish I had one of those headbands that all the YouTubers use to get their hair out of their face when they do these videos. And I'm using my Real Technique sponge, and I'm gonna boop, 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 blend that in, and it looks like it's a good match, so that's good. This was M20. Ooh, would you guys want to see a video of this versus the LA Girl Pro Matte? That might be an interesting video. I like this one better. But it might be cool to see them side by side. Let me know. I'm actually having another filming midlife crisis where I want to, oh my god, I look kind of crazy blending this in. I want to revamp my channel. I want to get excited again. I want to create content that I love. I want to create content that you guys love. So if you guys want to be a part of me on my journey even more, this might be a little beige for me. Maybe a little bit, because I'm a little bit more yellow. This is a little bit more beige. I'm not very good at color matching, am I? Anyways, if you guys want to be kind of a part of that, what is this? Oh my god, that'll get fixed. If you guys want to be a part of my journey, let me know, like, what kind of videos you guys like to see from me, what kind of videos you think, I don't know, would go well on our channel. I just really want to start amping up. I'm getting re-inspired again. I think it's because it's summer, and now I actually have time to put into my channel because I'm not in school in the summer, and it's re-inspiring me, and I want to get motivated again. I want to find my place. Oh my gosh, our foundation looks so good. So I'm going to go in with that CoverGirl concealer, and we're going to conceal. This concealer is not the best for cleaning up your brows. I don't suggest using it for that. And I honestly don't suggest using it with any other foundation besides this one. It's really weird. I feel like it works really well with this foundation, but not other ones. Oh, and I guess for those of you who don't know, I did graduate again. So I go to UB, and I've gone to UB since undergrad. And from the beginning, that was the first college I ever went to straight out of high school. And so I graduated with my bachelor's in psychology last year in 2017. And then this year in 2018, I just graduated with my master's degree in school counseling. So I do have my master's degree. And now I'm looking for a job, as well as if I don't find a job, I have to get certified either way. And part of the certification process is taking more classes. So I could do another full year of school to get certified. So if I don't get a job, that's what I'm going to be doing. But anyways, I'm trying to figure out where I want to go in my life. And I know that YouTube is my #1 passion. I know that. I'm obsessed with it. It's all I want. I dream about it. I think about it when I wake up. It's something that I care so much about. So over this summer, while I'm not in school, I'm going to try my very best once I'm done with the surgery to throw myself into YouTube, figure out exactly what I love to do, figure out what works, and really hopefully grow the channel. And it's so hard sometimes, you guys, because I'll work so hard on a video and it'll take like a month to reach 1,000 views. And that can be very discouraging. And it can be so difficult, but I just have to remind myself, like, it is what it is. Like, everybody's going to go at their own pace, and YouTube really is about luck. I mean, it really is. You can work so hard. That doesn't mean anyone's ever going to see your videos. It doesn't mean your videos are going to go viral. You could do everything right, and it's not going to guarantee you any success. You know what I mean? I'm going in with the Laura Mercier loose powder, and I'm taking this Moda Pro brush that we got in BOXYCHARM a long time ago, and I pick up a lot of it, but I'll still tap off the excess, and I'm going to set my entire face with this. YouTube can be really difficult because I want to just throw myself into the dream, I want to say, this is going to happen, we're going to make this happen, I'm going to put everything into this, and this is going to be my future. But there's always going to be that part of me that knows that YouTube is not one and done, it's not like that. Like, you can work really hard, that doesn't mean you're going to get noticed, And I want to be able to say and I do say it's going to happen because I do think it's going to happen for us and our channel. But that's just out of faith and hope. It's not out of, like, facts, if that makes sense. There's always going to be setbacks, where you get a little bit negative and a little bit down, but I'm definitely in my inspiration zone, and I'm ready to try and give it my all this summer and hopefully get where we're going. And I know that there's a lot of you guys here that give me so much support, and I'm so grateful for you guys, because when I do get down, it's you guys that help bring me back up and remind me that there are people watching and there are people that care. I said I wasn't going to keep you guys zoomed in, but I guess I am. So at some point when I went home to my parents' house, my sister gave me this Morphe palette, and it's a contour palette, and it's the 9C, and I've been using this to contour, and I take this crown brush that we also got in BOXYCHARM. I always use my BOXYCHARM products, and I use that to contour. I actually need to hype this powder up for a second. I didn't do enough hyping up. This is something you need. You guys, I really tell you, you have to buy this. You need this, but you need this translucent powder. So it's just a loose setting powder and translucent from Laura Mercier. This powder is gold. You need this. But honestly, if you need to ask questions, it's because it's so soft on your skin. It makes everything blend in so easy on top of it. It gives you an airbrushed look. Just looking at my skin up close, it looks so soft and flawless with this foundation and this powder. Oh, you can see I'm not very professional when it comes to contour. My contour looks like crap half the time, and I should probably spend more time working on that, but okay, I promise we're gonna get into the Q&A right after I do my highlight. So I take the banana shade, and sometimes I go in with a little bit of peach too, and I kind of set the top of the lid again, and I get my highlight areas. Today's the perfect day to film because it's nice outside and it's warm, but it's overcast, so I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything, and I think it helps give me a little bit of lighting. I use pretty much all artificial lighting because my lighting sucks, but if I'm gonna have some lighting from outside, overcast is good lighting. My audio might get a little bit weird because I use my phone to record. So far, we've only got 2, and that's fine. You know what's funny is my Snapchat stuff has gone down so much, and I think it's because of, like, whatever, everyone hates Snapchat now. I still don't have the new update. I might start using Instagram stories more because I used to get a lot more activity on Snapchat. Anyways, let's go ahead and see from Patty. Says, what's your favorite exercise? My favorite exercise is usually always, like, legs, some kind of leg exercise. Maybe I can't talk while doing this. My quads are my favorite muscle on my body, so I enjoy working them out. And I love the machine that works out your quads and your legs go like this, and you push the machine up. I don't have that at my apartment, however, so I don't get to use it. So my quads have gone down a little bit, because I feel like it's hard to work out your quads with free weights, but I do squats, abs. I love abs, but they hurt my back, so I don't really know if I have a favorite exercise. It would probably be that leg machine, but I don't have it here at the apartment. I really didn't mean for my liner to be this thick. I love how I was like, you guys are gonna watch the master. And this is what's happening. I'm going to take a matte black shadow called No Wire from the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, right here. And I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. We're going big or we're going home. This is a brush that we got in BOXYCHARM 2 from Aesthetica, and I think it's way too thick to be used for eyeliner, so I'm trying to use it for those. So, the lashes that I love to wear all the time, regardless of the look, are the Andrea 45 lashes. I've told you guys before. You guys always are like, oh my gosh, what lash are you wearing? Woo! Jeez. It's the Andrea 45. So Lucy Nicole asks, can you talk about getting your master's degree? I'm about to start applying for master's programs. Tips, maybe for people applying to school in general, and tips to succeed. Yeah, of course. So I guess that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. Do you guys want to see videos about college? Because I can't believe I haven't done any. It's insane. When I started my YouTube channel, I used to do videos like how it feels to get your wisdom teeth pulled, and like whatever, like, you know, random stuff like that. And I could definitely do like how to succeed in college, or how to make a relationship last through college, or stuff like that. If that kind of thing would interest you guys, let me know, because I feel like that's kind of up my alley too, like vlog style, whatever. I dropped my lash applicator. Hold on. Anyways, so applying to colleges. So she said for her master's, so I'm assuming you're already in college, but I guess the same applies for if you're in college or if you're in high school. Make sure that you apply to backup colleges, because if you apply to one college and you don't get in, then what are you going to do if you miss the deadline for everywhere else? So always have a backup that you pretty much know you can get into, and I suggest researching the programs a lot. For example, my school counseling program is a master's degree in 1 year, but you have to get certified in New York, so you have to finish that second year at one point or another. You get your master's in 1 year, but eventually you gotta do that second year at some point if you want to stay in New York. So make sure you know stuff like that before you go into the program thinking it's one and done, etc. You know, succeeding, I think master's is a lot easier than your bachelor's. It's a lot more work and it's a lot more time consuming, but it's not hard as in you don't understand, if that makes sense. Now, I'm sure that's different if you're going into like chemistry or something. It's gonna be really, you know, that's different. So yeah, you know, if you're going for math or you're going for chemistry or something like that, it is gonna be you either know it or you don't. But if you're going for something like counseling or psychology, or, you know, I'm trying to think what else could be like subjective, like teaching and stuff like that, it's really more about your ability to communicate, your ability to get things done on time, your ability to have a work ethic. My experience in grad school has really been, if you don't have the motivation, you're not going to get through it, because it is a ton of work. It just is. It's very time consuming. It's a ton of work, but in my particular program, it's more mental work. It's a lot of thinking, a lot of, you know, presenting skills, communication skills, public speaking skills, relation skills, rather than like solve this math problem, you know what I mean? It really depends on what you're going for, but I think to succeed, you have to have a good work ethic, and I think if you made it through undergrad, you probably have a good work ethic, because all of those gen ed courses that you have to take in undergrad are really demanding, and they force a good work ethic out of you. Okay, so we're gonna do highlighter, but we're also gonna answer a couple more questions. Sorry, my camera actually had a malfunction, so I used a Catrice. We're a little slanted this way, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, so one question that we have off of Twitter is from Sarah Triel, and she says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your favorite thing about YouTube and your least favorite thing about YouTube? Okay, so first of all, I'm using the Nicole Guerrero palette, and it's super messy right now. Where do I see myself in 5 years? I really hope to see myself successful on YouTube, and that's like a completely serious answer for me. I hope to see myself in 5 years with 1 million subscribers and living in a huge house. I'm not even joking either. And just happy, and I think YouTube is my #1 like career move right now. So I really hope to see myself successful in that area and having a lot of different opportunities that come from that, hopefully. I really want to be a travel vlogger. I want to travel, I want to vlog, I want to do makeup, I want to do all of it. I know it's hard, too, to do all of it, but I want to do all of it because I'm into makeup, I'm into traveling, I'm into vlogging, I'm into all of it. My favorite and least favorite thing about YouTube, my favorite thing about YouTube is the opportunity. And my least favorite thing about YouTube is the opportunity. So let me grab a lipstick first, because I feel like we're taking way too long in this video. And I think I need to keep it kind of nude because we've got a crazy eye going on. So, this is the Jouer Longwear Lip Cream Liner in the shade Fawn. So, my favorite thing about YouTube is the opportunity. The fact that I have some kind of way to get where I want is a huge deal. I'm so grateful that YouTube exists because it really is, again, I really think it's based on luck, but it's based on me, right, and what I do, and I have that chance, I have that opportunity to create my own content and see where it goes. But the thing I hate the most about YouTube is also the lack of opportunity, because YouTube only promotes the big channels. They, I can upload a video and have the same exact tags and title and everything, but a bigger YouTuber will pop to the top of the list and you won't even see my video. So it just doesn't make any sense. It's really difficult to get shown on YouTube. It's really difficult to get exposure. So that's what I hate the most, is like the lack of opportunity. I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade in Daddy. Sometimes I put a lighter color in the center to kind of, give it that pop, but I don't think I'm going to today. Oh, what's your favorite TV show? Well. Oh, and sorry, that's from Cocoa Pops, which is Isabel on Twitter. My favorite TV show, I definitely watch Netflix. I don't watch TV. If I'm watching actual TV, it's the Food Network. No. On Netflix, right now I'm watching the new season of Jane the Virgin that came on Netflix. That was such a good show, Jane the Virgin. I'm watching the new season. NCIS, actually, though. I don't know why that didn't pop into my head. The best show I've ever seen in my life is NCIS. And I've only seen what's on Netflix. I know there's, new ones out on TV that might not be as good. But if you watch all of the NCISs on Netflix, that's the most well-put-together show I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, my sickness is coming out a little bit, I think. We're not getting many responses for our Q&A, which is fine. I probably didn't give you guys enough time. I'm going to go ahead and delete them because I don't want people to be asking when it's, too late. All right, so let's do this. You guys are always asking me how I get those curls that I wear in my videos sometimes. So you guys know I have naturally super curly hair. You're about to see it right now. And it can be more or less curly depending. You see how this side is, really not that curly and this side's a little bit more curly. It depends on how I let it dry and stuff. What I do is I take this hair and I'll either let it air dry like this or I'll blow dry. It depends on what I'm doing. So I brush out the curly hair. It's gonna be messy. So I brush, oh, it's naughty. I brush through. It's gonna turn frizzy. And if I blow dry it, it's a lot more frizzy. So all I do is get my hair to this point here, and then I curl it. And I use the Hot Shot Tools curling iron. I've had this for however long. The top broke off. You can see it's discolored. And, oh my gosh, it says it's model S510319. I can leave that info down below if you want to know, because it does have a nice swivel. This thing's lasted me forever. But I just have a scrunchie right now, so what I like to do is separate my hair down the middle, and I'll put one side in a little bun to keep it out of the way. And I don't know why I did this, but just so you guys know, I always do my hair first. Always, always, always do my hair before I do my makeup because it makes you sweat, and ugh. So I don't know why I did my makeup first for the video, but I always do my hair first. So I start by grabbing a section of hair from the bottom, and I really don't pay attention to what size section. It's just so random. And I take my curling iron behind me and I wrap it around like this and I curl it away from my head. And then I hold it for maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I let it go. So I'm holding on to it just so I can show you the curl, but there's the curl. And then I literally just continue and I do my whole head. I do this side curling this way and this side curling this way. it looks kind of weird. But that took me a solid probably 7 minutes to do. And this is what it looks like right now. So what I do first is just grab a couple pieces from the back. I don't look, you guys. I don't look. And I just curl them just to make sure that the back is curling in well with itself. So I just grab a couple. And again, I don't pay attention to what size. Woo! Before I do any brushing or anything, I like to make sure that like my part is good. So because I do have naturally curly hair, my hair has its own texture. So up at the top where I don't really hit with that curling iron, it'll be a little bit fluffy and natural texture. So I grab my straightener. The straightener I use is the GHD Platinum. It's the pink one. I actually got this sent to me for free forever ago. It was one of the first items I ever got sent to me for free. And I've used it ever since. Again, it has that swivel that I feel like makes them last longer. It heats up in 30 seconds, and I just go through. You guys can probably see some of that natural texture. I just inhale the piece of my hair. And I go up, and I just kind of go like this, clamp over it, and just go down a couple, just to get rid of the natural curl pattern that might still be left up at the top. See? And I'm not even really looking because I'm doing a tutorial. It's just I have this routine down to a T that I know what to do. And then I'll do it in the back a little bit too. Sometimes I think the key to the best looking hair is not trying too hard. So then what I like to do is try to grab some of these baby hairs in with the straightener as well. Okay, so my part is okay. So I'm going to grab all my baby hairs up and I'm going to make sure I get them in my straightener. And try to get them to the side a little bit. You see? See? Now, depending on my mood, I'll fluff up my hair a little bit. I'll brush out a little bit. See, sometimes when you kind of flick and brush out the bottom of the hair, it just gives it some volume. So I'll do a little bit of that. And I think when you have naturally curly hair, the curl holds a lot better and it gives you a lot of that natural looking volume. But if you do have straight hair, I would put some texturizing spray in it or something, some dry shampoo to give it a little bit of that volume. And now I just go through with my hairspray and I slick down my little baby hairs. I'm going to have to look in the mirror to do this though. This bodysuit is from Forever 21, by the way, and it is really cute. You just can't see it. So that is it for Get Ready With Me. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned some tricks today. Please give this video a thumbs up for me. Leave me a comment down below. You guys are such an important part of this journey. That's why I say our channel. Sometimes you guys are like, oh, why do you say welcome back to our channel? I say that because it's me and you. Like, if it was just me making videos and no one was watching them, then it would be my channel. Does that make sense? You guys are still tilted this way. That's okay. This is not a professional channel now, is it? I love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support. And I'll talk to you guys in the comments.